Do you notice anything different? Maybe this jacked up eyebrow. So let's do eyebrows in 3 minutes and why they're important. If I did a full look on this side, I would just not look put together. But filling in the brows and just sharpening them up a little bit goes a long way. So there are a couple options that you can use, or you can use them both. So we have a brow pencil. It's a retractable pencil with a spoolie on the end. This comes in light, medium, and dark. And then we have a brow palette. This thing saves my life. It's easy, it's quick, and it comes with everything that you need. So you have a light powder, a dark powder, a setting wax, and then these are highlighters if you choose to use them. I mainly use the 3 of these products. Many people use these all the time. So this is the blonde. Now brushes to use with them. This is the Brow Artist brush. It has an angled brush or a flat-ended brush and a flat-ended brush. This is the angled spoolie brush. Spoolie, angle. I love the spoolie brush because I have thick brows. Their coloring is just not the best. So I'm going to brush them down. And then I'm going to go in with the light powder, just a little bit. And we're going to line. I'm going to line right where the hair follicle comes out because I don't want to add any width. If you want to add thickness to your brows, please feel free. And we're just going to line them and fill them in. Now I'm going to brush this up. I don't want them too blocky. I want them very natural looking. Line the bottom. And then fill them in. So this was all with the light color. I'm going to fill in this gap right here. You don't want a line here, and then missing in between. So I'm going to brush this up and see this scar right here? I'm going to take a touch of that dark powder and fill that right in. Perfect, right? So we're going to take a little bit more of that dark powder. And to sharpen up the tail of your brow, we're just going to line the outer end and fill it in with the darker powder. That's just going to make it a little bit more precise. If you're going for a sharper brow look, feel free to use that dark color all throughout. So I brush them up and then I brush them out. At the beginning, you don't want it to look too harsh. So we're going to take a little bit of that lighter powder. And I'm doing a very light dot, and then I'm going to bring it over. And then again, we're going to brush it up and out. You want it to look natural. You don't want it to look too filled in for your everyday look. If you do want it to look a little bit sharper, use some setting spray, and that will sharpen up your lines. So, your eyebrows. Take your brush. Go from your nose to your eye to your brow. This is where it should start, okay? Right at your tear duct, that's where it should start. Go over your pupil, that's where it should arch. And then go to the end of your eye, that's where it should end. That's a little helpful tip on where to place your brow. Thickness is completely up to you. If you need some help, just go ahead and shoot me a message.